Parashat Tzav, 27th of March 2026. The Parashat read on previous Shabbat teaches about the sacred worship, the place of worship and the element of worship, as well as the celebrant of worship. The Torah readings are a great challenge for modern times when at first glance they may seem of disinterest, or they may be seen as archaic cultic values. In the Shabbat Parashah, the first part contains a ritual sacrifice of the oblation, the sacrifice for sins and other sacrifices. In all the end, we have the rite of consecration of the priesthood. What to do with this today, and what can this teach us since the temple no longer exists? Throughout history, Jewish tradition has been making Hiddush, updating, have been transforming the seemingly outdated reality into values relevant to the faith and to this identity of the people. Rabbinic tradition transformed temple life with a sacred and sacrificial element, which were spaces of communion with God, of drawing closer to God through the practice of rhythmic prayer according to the temple's rhythm, as well as the study of the Torah as the fundamental element for discovering and being in contact with God. On the other hand, the practice of purification before sacrifice, as well as the sacrifice itself, accompanied daily Jewish life as if they were extensions of what was practiced in the temple. The Talmud teaches that the table at which we eat is compared to the altar of the temple. Therefore, all the elements that make up the meal, the preparation such as cleansing, purification of food, and hence the selection and composition of ingredients and the act of eating reproduce and deepen the values that Torah recommended while the temple existed and were linked to the temple's life. Within the ocean of teachings that the tradition of Israel impart, regarding this parasha, I quote short passage from Midrash Rabbah concerning verse 13 of chapter 6 of today's reading, in which a rich teaching unfolds from the expression, "This alone," this the offering of Aaron and his sons, teach the Midrash Jonah of Bozrah, expounded the verse as applying to Israel. Thus with the word thus these things granted themselves, and with the word this they elevated themselves. With the word this they reduce rather themselves, versus by saying, "As for this man Moses, the man that brought us up out of Egypt, we know not what has become of him." With the word this were elevated, as is said, "This they shall give every one that pass among them that are numbered half a shekel for an offering to the Lord." The rabbis expounded that verse are alluding to Aaron, for the word this became degraded, as it said, "And Aaron said, and I cast into the fire, and there came out this calf. And they, the word this, he was elevated, as he said, This is the offering of Aaron and his son, which they shall offer unto the Lord." And they, when is anointed, the word of God is always relevant and challenges to construct the new and external teaching and cherish their nishi sikmi.